viewers, welcome back to Maxwell Starr's beer review. Tonight we're going to take a look at Belhaven Best. It is a beautifully balanced honey-colored ale. I got this on my recent trip to Nova Scotia. Brewed by Belhaven Brewery, Dunbar, East Lothian, Scotland. Belhaven.co.uk, return for refund where applicable, blah blah blah. 4.8% alcohol by volume. Best before see the end date on June 12th. I'm assuming that's next year, I hope. Contains malted barley. That can't be the only ingredient. The rest is all in other languages. Malted corn? What? Okay. This is Einhaler Malted K-O-R-N. I don't know if that actually means it contains corn or what. No, yeah, like corn, like the band. Draft flow. This can contains a pressurized insert. Do not tamper even when empty. Yeah, so this one, you can hear it. Click, 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 click. This thing actually has a widget in it. So that it's got a little nitrogen widget like a can of Guinness would have. Anyway, I'm really excited to try this one because, hey, it's another widget beer. And I love British ales. Give that a pour here. Hopefully it won't be too carbonated.
It's carby. It's full of carbs.
Look at that, it's actually got some sort of the like cascade effect a la Guinness. Pick my Guinness gas.
Nice, there is.
Glass to put this in.
Move your finger around this way.
Yeah.
So you can see it on camera. Oh.
I just spilled it over the other side, yay.
Okay, move up, move up. You're not in this shot.
Oh, my hand's all covered in beer now. You can bring me a paper towel. Well, that's pretty cool. It's going to take a bit to settle that one. I'm just going to set it down here. Put my hands off. Me sloshing that beer around. Pour is perfect, I'm not. We need that. And more paper towel. Alright, so I'm just going to wipe off the side here. But look at that. It's got a nice, beautiful, dense, thick nitrogen head like the like Guinness was. If it weren't for the fact that the color of that beer is kind of like an orange amber kind of color, that head it would look like if you were to blot this much out here, it looks like a Guinness. Yeah, that's really nice looking. That looks very, very pleasing. I wish more companies would do this. Because that's a really, really nice looking beer right there. And it's still got like bubbles floating up through here. It looks almost exactly like a Guinness would if it were lighter. Anyway, let's give it a sniff. Look at that Guinness mustache. There's almost nothing coming off of this. Just have like a touch of caramelized malts. But there's almost no smell coming out of that thing. Then again, the head's pretty thick and it won't die. No, the can really doesn't smell too much either. Okay, so the smell's kind of bland. The appearance is beautiful. That's a really nice looking beer, but yeah, the smell portion of this thing kind of falling flat. Still really nice though. Anyway, let's give this a taste here. Deliciously creamy. It's a tad sweet with some earthy bitterness. It's very mild. It's like a lightly lingering earthy bitterness mixed with some caramel tastes. What's the time?
2 minutes.
Okay. Actually kind of like that. It's nice and smooth and dry. Even if the flavors aren't really well pronounced. See what you think. And there's a little bit of toasted grain quality in the aftertaste. But for the most part, it's a very mild, lightly sweet.
That's awesome.
Do you like how smooth that is? It doesn't have a very pronounced smell. It doesn't have a very pronounced flavor profile, but it's got a nice mild earthy bitterness and a nice lightly sweet taste, and it's velvety smooth.
Mm.
Oh my! I'm gonna finish this dry.
Mm.
I mean, there's a little wetness left behind, but that's for the most part dry.
What a gorgeous beer! You should have got 2 of them.
Yeah, we should have. Maybe like a little touch of maybe a little licorice too in there.
Mm.
Mm. That's really nice.
So what's it meant to be? Like, what kind of ale is it supposed to be? Is it lager or
British bitter, I believe.
Okay.
Or a British pale ale. Anyway, we're going to sit down with this one for a bit, and we'll come back with some thoughts. Be right back. And we're back with Belhaven Best. As the beer started to warm up, a lot more flavors started to come out, like tastes of brown sugar, more pronounced caramel note, some nutty flavors to it. The hop character stayed mildly bitter, nice little earthy flavor to it. Maybe a touch spicy, like your typical Goldings hop. But for the most part, the flavor profile stayed relatively mild, weak. A very good mild bitter, but not an absolutely incredible mild bitter. Its flavor profile, for me, maybe was just a little on the weak side. But one thing I will give it is that I absolutely adore the widgets of these things. It makes for a really creamy, really drinkable beer, and I absolutely love them. Guinness does it better, but I really wish that the NBL, ANBL stores, like NB liquor stores, carried this around here, because I think I'd actually buy this. I think that this is something that I would carry as a staple in the fridge, much like Moosehead Pale Ale or Guinness, like Guinness Draft, just because it's a deliciously creamy beer, easy to drink and very refreshing. Because its flavor profile isn't absolutely incredible. It's not the best beer. I think that I'd rather have an Old Speckled Hen over this, but I'm going to give this a rating around the same. I'm going to give this a 3.5 out of 5. Just because I really love that creaminess, but the flavor profile and the smell, meh. It's a beer, and a very creamy one at that. So I'm going to leave it at that. 3.5 out of 5 for me. Thanks for watching Maxwell Starr's beer review. This was the review of Belhaven Best from Scotland, and thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.